Hey everyone, welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and today we've got another big slate of MLB action, 15 games for this betting Saturday, and we're going to be giving you guys 3 picks from our VIP Discord from 3 cappers. We've got picks from two picks from Marcus Markets and 1 from the head honcho Cook himself. So let's get right into it. First up, we're going to be going over both of Marcus's plays. He's got Hunter Green of the Cincinnati Reds going over 17.5 pitching outs. That's a minus 145 on BetMGM. This is a line that Hunter's been over in 10 out of 17 games, 59% hit rate. He has struggled in his last 2 starts. If you did watch, I don't think it was this last one. Let me see. No, yeah, it was against the Pirates. If you guys did watch that one, he literally pitched seven pitches, turned around, freaking yacked, and then he just continued pitching for only like 3 innings. And then he was like, all right, see ya, I'm done. So he was clearly dealing with something. So I don't know. He's been off the past couple of games, but overall on this line, he's hitting at almost a 60% rate. He has one of the longest leashes in baseball. They will let him pitch forever. As you can see by his pitch count, he's averaging 101.5 pitches per game. That's actually just insane considering most pitches, especially nowadays. It's not the old days of MLB anymore. They are really trying to limit these guys to around high 80s, low 90s, and then get him out of there to, preserve those arms. So the fact that he's getting an average of 101 a game, and you can see he's touching 111 in multiple of these games. So they are not afraid to let him pitch well into the 6th and 7th inning in these games. And he's done it plenty of times, hitting 21, 20 outs. And today he's got a great chance to do just that as he's facing the Detroit Tigers. Tigers, not a good team. They're not a good team. If you look at the lineup, a lot of red over here because they can't hit shit. They have one guy, Riley Green. That's about it. Everybody else, dog shit. Ranked 25th in WRC plus, 27th in on base percentage. And over the last 15, over the last 30, it's actually gotten worse. I don't know how you can get worse, but it got worse. 28th and 29th in those respective categories, up from 25 and 27. So even worse. And if we look at this line for Hunter Green, his misses directly correlate with his walks. So I'll show you that. If we look at his walks here, so if you keep an eye on these columns of the red, you'll see a spike, 5 walks and 2 walks. In the games that he's hitting, he's not walking that many people. So if we look here, 17 and 15, boom, 4 and 5 walks. So there's a correlation here with his walks given up, or his walks allowed, and the amount of innings that he goes. So if we're looking at here with Detroit, 25th on the season in walks. So they're not a team that they've got terrible hitters, so they're definitely not a patient lineup. They're just going to be swinging and hacking at garbage. So they're definitely one of the least walk teams in the league, as you can see by their ranking, bottom 5 in the league. And that's good news for this line and Hunter Green. And like I said, that correlation, if he's not going to be walking a lot of people today, and this is a lineup too where we look at his strikeouts, the Tigers rank 8th in K percentage on the season. So they strike out at a high rate, and they don't walk a lot, and they can't hit shit. So that's a good recipe, in my opinion, to go over 17.5 outs. So Hunter Green over 17.5 outs, you can get that for a minus 145 on BetMGM. And then moving on to prop number 2, we have Garrett Crochet, the Chicago White Sox pitcher. This guy has been unreal this season. And we are looking, this is another pick from Marcus Markets. He is going with Crochet to go under 1.5 walks. This is a line that he's under in 66% of games. If you look at him, he's only been over this line in 6 out of 18. And in the head-to-head, last time he played Miami, which was last season, he did not allow a single walk. If you look at Miami's lineup on the year, they're the least walked lineup in the entire league. And, kind of like the Tigers, they shit lineup, just straight up. They're not good. And Crochet has been absolutely ridiculous this season. He's been striking guys out left and right. And, he just pounds the strike zone. He's not really interested in walking guys, as you can see by his numbers. And when he is walking some lineups, they're usually a lot better lineups than we have here with Miami. Miami's lineup, this is against just lefties and righties on the season for all of 2024, as you can see right here. And they're not good. But if we go straight up against left-handed pitchers, it somehow gets worse. We've got guys that they're just tossing in here that don't even have a single hit on lefties. Granted, that's only 5 plate appearances, but a lot of these guys sub 220. There's only 2, De La Cruz and Chisholm Jr. Those are the only two guys in their lineup that have eyes, apparently. So we're liking Crochet to stay under this line pretty easily. And again, that is a pick from Marcus Margits. You can check out more from him in the description down below. I have his Twitter linked down below. But he has Garrett Crochet under 1.5 walks. And then moving on to our third and final prop of the day, we've got one from Cook. So Cook's liking Tage Bradley to go under 17.5 outs. That's a minus 120, minus 115. It kind of depends on what book you get it on. But he's under this line in 6 out of 10 and 2 for 2 going under against Texas. He's yet to face them this year, but Texas is a lineup. They've got a lot of firepower in that lineup, and they are very due for a game where they actually put some runs up on the board. Bradley, he's going to be on the road today, so if we're looking at him away, under in 2 out of 3. On the road, he holds a 8.16 ERA in just the 3 starts that he's pitched, and he's allowed 20 hits and 13 earned runs with 6 home runs in those 3 games. So that is not what you want to see in a pitcher that is supposed to be going 6 innings here. Last season was not much better, as he had a 5.47 ERA in 11 starts. And 6+ innings for Bradley has been hard for him to hit. He's faced 19 batters in all these games, but when he faces 19+ batters, he's under this line in 23 out of 30 starts, including a whopping 12 out of the last 13 on the road, averaging just 14.2 outs per game. So it's a line that he stays under often, and on the road, a tougher environment in the defending champions house. We're gonna be taking Bradley for under 17.5 outs. And again, that's a minus 120 on DraftKings. You can get it on. And that'll do it from us. That is the full free betting card. As always, if you guys want all of our top picks for the day, that'll be down in the description down below in the VIP. We've got cheat sheets. We've got plus EV betting bots to find you an edge on everything possible. One click, it places the bet for you. We've got game predictions. We've got AI projections. So many tools and resources in there, as well as 10+ cappers giving you guys daily picks. So if you guys want access to that, down in the description down below, check it out if you guys are interested. And for the rest of you guys that just want some more free picks, down below, all of our cappers, as well as the official CTB Twitter is linked. Our cappers post free plays every day, and our main CTB page over on Twitter is where you're going to find a lot of our giveaways, our free picks. Everything is on that, so go follow the Twitter. And as always, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are giving out daily picks every single day, except for Sunday, so no video tomorrow. So we'll see you back here Monday for some more picks. Also on Monday, we're going to be resuming our Chef's Challenge. I know that we are on day 3, I think, of that. We've turned 250 into 1900 so far, so we're going to keep that going. So be on the lookout for that. Like, comment, subscribe, all things to help the channel grow. If you guys are following today's bets, good luck. As always, let's cook the books.